RiverBender's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Liberty Bank, Bank Local, Bank Liberty. Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Munganaz Burkhardt Toyota, the biggest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend. Ed Eagle's Discount Carpet, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Nautilus Fitness Center, the Riverbend's premier health club. Barrett Heating and Cooling, proudly serving Madison, Jersey, and Macoupin County since 1896. Midwest Motorsports, the St. Louis area's fun dealer. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Are you in the market for new flooring?
Hauser Field as we await Civic Memorial against the Triad Knights. CJ Nacello on RiverBender.com with somebody I might know. Greg Nacello joining me in the press box. How are you doing? This is a beautiful night for prep soccer.
What a great night to have a game. It's absolutely gorgeous day. This facility that we're seeing out here at Civic Memorial High School is absolutely gorgeous. Two good teams. It's going to be a great night.
And you know quite a bit about the girls' prep scene right now with your position over with Marquette. What can you tell us right off the bat between these two teams?
Well, I can tell you this is a big rivalry. This is a good conference game. You've got two really quality teams, well coached, good players on both sides. I think we're in for a really good match.
I think so, too, and the weather couldn't be better. Fans a little bundled up, but they're still ready to watch their teams play. And like you said, these are two competitive teams to make for a competitive game and a fun one to watch at home, too.
Oh, I agree. One of the things that the players are going to like, this weather is perfect to play in because you're not going to be so hot. Yeah, a little tough for the fans and coaches, but you know what? It's all good. All that matters is what the players can do, and they're going to have a great time tonight.
Well, it's pretty good for us up here in this press box because we are concealed from those windy conditions, but that means the ball might move a little bit with some certain wind gusts on that turf tonight.
You know, I'm looking out here, though. It doesn't seem like the wind's that much of a factor on the field level. I see flags up high blowing, but down low, the corner flags aren't moving, so this could be really good for the game itself to keep the ball on the pitch and see what happens.
Absolutely. If you guys are tuning in now, you're going to see captains at half field. They're getting ready to decide who's going to have the direction, who's going to have the ball. Now, I got to ask you, did you pick ball or did you pick direction in that position?
It honestly depends on where we're playing. You're at Gordmore Park. The wind never changes. Then you can take the wind in the second half. But if the wind's not much of a factor, I always ask the keeper. The keeper makes a decision.
Absolutely. Great point here. We have about a minute left until kickoff, so why don't we do this? We'll take a quick break. We'll come back for the kickoff of CM versus the Triad Knights. It's girls prep soccer right here on RiverBender.com.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagle's Discount Carpet. Ed Eagle's has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagle's, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Welcome back to Hauser Field for CM Eagles against the Triad Knights. We're getting ready to have starting lineups. You can hear them in the press box with me. Starting in goal is going to be Sydney Moore. Brooke Harris. Number 1 will be on that starting lineup as well with Sophie Brown, Delaney Griffin, Aubrey Wallace, Avery Huddleston, Maya Lindy, Aubriana Garrett, Eliza Donaldson, and Claire Shaw will make up your starting lineup for the Civic Memorial Eagles. For the Triad Knights, in goal, Tavy Duncan, Katie Burton in backfield, Gabby Wood, Jackie Barkus, Lainey Harshani, Maddie Hunt, Hannah Sparks, Alexa Holly, Izzy Boyd, and Abigail Schaft will make up, along with Karen Spear, your starting 11 for the Lady Knights. We'll wait for the public announcements.
Senior number 23, Abigail Schaft. And senior number 25, Karen Spear. The Knights are coached by Matt Becklock, Bailey Stack, Heather Wright, Jody Ellis, and Jim Jackson. Now the starting lineups for the Civic Memorial Eagles.
Sydney Moore starting off in goal for Civic Memorial Eagles, and Brooke Harris. Pretty solid back line.
Well, that's what we've been told here. We got people that are a little bit older, and that helps when you've got a senior-led team. That makes a big difference, especially in the back line. You got to be solid in the back because it's very difficult to play a team as good as Triad when you don't have that good defense. And it all starts with a goalie. It starts with 2 center backs.
Well, and watching these teams warm up today, we saw a lot of good things early on, just rockets of shots getting hit during warm-up.
If warm-ups are any indication of what we're going to see, these girls can hit it. I mean, both teams are ripping balls left and right, so hopefully we're going to be in for a great offensive game.
That's what I was kind of thinking. You and I are going to have fun up in this press box today, and all of you watching at home on RiverBender.com. And right now, as we are wrapping up the starting lineups from the public address announcer, we're going to turn for playing of our national anthem here momentarily.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Welcome back to Hauser Field as we are getting ready for the Triad Knights against the CM Eagles. Girls Prep Soccer on RiverBender.com with me, CJ Nasello, and Greg Nasello on color commentating today. This is going to be an exciting contest with 2 highly competitive teams. They've already started turning heads early on in the season, and we'll see what happens after 80 minutes here at Hauser Field. And with that being said, what are you going to see right off the bat? What are you expecting? Some direct play right off that kickoff, or we're going to see them move the ball a little bit, build it?
You know, that's a really good question because I haven't seen either one of the teams really play to look at them and evaluate them. So this is kind of fun for me to see. I did catch Triad a little bit when they played Alton earlier in the year, but I didn't really watch them to see how they played. So this first 10 minutes is going to tell us a lot about both teams.
Well, and you know this better than anyone. Early on in the season, the style of play might change. The rhythm might change a little bit. Positions might change. So we'll find out tonight as kickoff is underway.
Well, you got two really well-coached teams, too, and you got two coaches that know each other. I'm sure they've already got some ideas coming in what they're going to do.
Absolutely. We're kicking off this first half of the CM Eagles against the Triad Knights girls prep soccer here. Right away, the ball getting bounced around a little bit in the middle part of the park. That a little bit expected on a kickoff. Ball moving in the middle part of the field now. Ooh, might be a costly turnover. CM turns quick. They're trying to find an entry pass there. It doesn't amount to much as Triad looks to build out of their back line. And that's something that, to be a good team, you have to be able to move out of your back line, don't you say?
I think so. You got to be able to do a couple things. Number one, if you can hold possession, that's always a benefit to you. The second thing is you got to be able to transition. And right now, that was what Triad showed. They were able to go quickly. It looks like they're in a 4-4-2 formation right now. We're able to get up to their overlapping winger, and that was very effective.
And Triad moving back down the field. It's going to roll out of bounds, but going to remain Triad possession on a throw-in. Ball rolling around to the middle part of the field as they look to find an entry pass. It will get through. It won't find anyone, though. We're going to go a little bit on a 50-50. The referee signals for the offensive team. Triad Knights have a throw-in in a really dangerous part of the field.
I don't know if anybody can throw it long, but it looks like the way they're setting up, they're thinking that because you can see everybody backing towards the goal. So that means we can expect a pretty long throw-in here from, was it number 8?
That's Laney Harshani.
Oh, number 9, Laney Harshani, yep.
Some flip throw action, a great throw.
That's a little dangerous.
Well, we were just saying, these can turn into almost like corner kicks from that position of the field.
I think it's even more dangerous in the corner because usually with the person throwing it has much more control over where that ball's going. She launched that ball in. That had some purpose.
And, folks, it's as hard as it looks. Flip throw is pretty difficult.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the things. If you can find a player that can do it, has no fear of doing it, that's a great asset to your team.
You used to do a flip throw with Molly Pearson back in the day. I don't know.
No,
if you
not
remember.
Molly Pearson. No, I can't think of her name anymore. No, Molly didn't do the flip throw. Molly did a lot of things, but not that. And I can't think of her name. But yeah, we're fortunate to have a player that could do that.
Triad was looking to break down the field, a little bit of a deflection, but it'll go right back in their favor as they're looking to creep up. And that ball's going to trickle out of bounds for another throw-in in a deep part of the field. We'll see if they reflect what they just did moments ago.
I was thinking the same thing. Are they going to bring her up to throw it again? But it doesn't look like she's moving to that side of the field. So maybe they have a different plan on this one.
Right now, yep, you're right. Not a lot of movement in the box area. They're just a little bit of a throw-in at the edge of the 18-yard mark. Triad's going to snag it back, get a quick shot on goal. It's going to go just wide for a CM goal kick. Some pretty quick movement there at the top of the box.
Yeah, very good. But what I liked was how CM got very compact on defense. That's one of the first things you need to do when you get close to the 18. You've got to keep yourself well compacted because if not, a team like Triad is going to split you down the middle and go to goal.
Absolutely. Goal kick now from CM. On the third ball there, it looks like Triad took it back, but CM putting a lot of pressure there in the middle part of the field. It's bouncing back and forth right now. They're looking to go long here for a through ball, but it won't find anyone. Triad has it, but that could have been dangerous. You saw CM offensive defense. It's a oxymoron, but it's something that's awfully important.
Well, you got to put pressure on the defenders anytime you can, and I liked that CM didn't worry about taking the risk there. If you're going to score a goal, you have to take a chance once in a while. That was a bit of a risk, but it paid off. They didn't lose the ball, and they put some pressure on the backs.
Referee's going to call for a handball right there, yeah.
Looking at CM right now, their central midfielder, Aubrey Wallace, she's definitely a good player. I'm watching her. Her movements off the ball are very good. She's got really good vision on the field. definitely somebody that can connect passes. So we'll see what happens as this game continues if she's able to find that penetrating ball.
That's a great point. And we were watching just earlier during warm-ups, too. With Avery Huddleston, she was hitting absolute rockets during practice, and if you can hit those during a game from 20 yards out, you could have some pretty exciting results.
Well, here's the thing. You're playing against a very good team, and sometimes you have to be willing to shoot from distance to score.
We got some movement now here as we're building up the field. CM looking to get something off here. It's going to bounce back. A little bit of a shot there. It's going to find the hands of the goalkeeper for Triad. That's Tavi Duncan. No real issues there so far as she's looking to put this right about the half-field mark. Triad recovers there on that second ball. How important are winning those second balls? What we call second balls, that ball after the initial header.
No doubt, you've got to be able to win the head ball in this game. And that's a big deal, especially in the women's game. If you can find somebody that's willing to go get that ball, win it with their head, that's a huge advantage to your team. And you saw that with Triad right there. One player going in with their head, one going with their foot. The head's going to win every time.
Absolutely. Triad has it in their defensive third. They're going to try to get this ball out of here.
Yeah, she closed that well.
She did close that well. CM has the ball, but Triad wins it. The referee is going to call a foul. We don't know which direction. It's going to be in CM's favor. And they're going to play quick. You got to like watching a team play quick in this situation. CM still putting the pressure on. It's going to trickle out of bounds for a CM throw.
That quick set play. You can't believe how many times you can catch teams in transition, catch them, ball watching a little bit. That was good.
Absolutely.
They almost broke through.
Absolutely. To me, those are some of the most dangerous set pieces.
Well, I tell you right now, I like what you're seeing here with both teams. They're not afraid to go at each other. That's for sure.
It's going to be an exciting game.
I think so.
Right away. And like I said, folks, if you aren't out here at Hauser Field and you have the opportunity to be, I would. It's a beautiful evening prep soccer game right here, RiverBender.com, CJ Nasello. Greg Nasello bringing you the broadcast as CM and Triad, well, they're in a prep girls soccer contest tonight. Still nothing. A lot of competitive back-and-forth movement from both teams.
Yeah, but it's not a kickball game. They're both trying to build. You see connecting of passes everywhere on the field. I'd love to see what happens here as this game goes on, because as they feel each other out and get a little bit more confidence with their key players, you're going to see some good penetration here, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And something I've always been told, too, is CM wins that ball back pretty quickly. They're going to go up for a 50-50, and Triad brings it down in the middle part of the field, we thought.
It's a good steal. Good steal.
It was a good steal. See him looking up. Just missed that entry pass.
Yep.
Triad has the ball back. They're looking to go straight down the field on a breakaway. They might have a chance here. That's going to trickle out of bounds for a Triad throw-in.
That's good defense. She shepherded her wide, kept her from breaking into the goal. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Oh, we might have another flip throw opportunity.
The same thing I saw
right
coming
here.
over. Yep, she's getting ready to go.
Yes, she is. And you can hear the fans already picking up on it, too. The flip throw is coming. They are set up in the box, and they're ready to put this on frame. Another.
Not quite as far as the first, but that was pretty effective. Oh, nice shot. Just a little bit high.
And you got to like to see that if you're the coach for Triad. Right when that ball's coming back out, you're getting it put right back in for a shot on goal or just another opportunity.
Well, two things there. Number one, she hit it one time instead of trying to take it in, which could be blocked, taken away. The second thing is now when you're shooting from distance, that tells the other team you're going to have to step out to block it, and that may open some lanes, some passing lanes into the 18 by just shooting that ball from distance. So I always encourage everybody to let it fly when you can.
Absolutely. Triad has the ball back here. Looking to take some space.
That's a great through ball.
Is she on sides? Yes. The answer is yes. Here we go.
Oh!
Off the post. Triad still has it. We'll see if anything amounts. No, CM gets it out. That's been the closest. No.
Not quite.
Back and forth soccer right here. Ball bouncing. CM still looking to try to get this out of their defensive third.
Now what they got to do is to resist the urge to panic here. Just relax. Keep your composure. They've done a good job of getting compact. Good teams are going to penetrate you, but don't panic.
Wow, that missed by just about about a hair, it looks like.
Tell you what, though, that's what you expect from two good teams. They both have goal scorers. They both have the ability to get forward. You're going to see more of that in this game.
Absolutely. We have our first substitution of the evening for the CM Eagles. Eliza Donaldson is coming off the field. And coming on, I'm trying to get the number on that. It looks like Avery Hubner. We're going to keep you updated. The vantage point still is a little bit higher up, so a little bit difficult sometimes.
Oh.
A little bit of a collision there, but it was just,
Yeah, that was close. That could have been a little bit of an obstruction there, but you know what? That's part of the game. Referees, you have to learn to adapt. Oh, another great
Triad
through ball.
going down right now up the field.
Great recovery. Boy, number 4, was that Delaney Griffith? Is that who that was?
That was, and that was great defense there by Delaney Griffin.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? She's only a freshman, and she sure isn't playing like one. That looked like a senior the way she closed on that.
That's a great point. That was what you would call disciplined defending. They're not getting panicked like you just said, just containing and making sure that you're where
she didn't dive in. She was there quickly, and she went in with purpose.
Alexa Holly going to take this corner kick.
Great
corner
just
over the ball, but that's where you want to see a corner kick.
Tell you what, both ends of that, you saw the play in, that ball was played with real power. The second thing was the girl going for the header. I couldn't see her number, but she went in hard for that header and just missed it, maybe about a foot high.
And that's a great point. You have to attack the ball if you're going to be trying to score from that, header. And
it's anytime you want to score, you've got to want to score. You can't just expect it to happen, and you got to be willing to put yourself on the line like you saw there.
Absolutely. CM has the ball back.
I tell you, again, I love this because they're building out. They're not, you don't see any panic. They're not just whacking the ball long on either team. If they do go long, it's for purpose like this.
Absolutely. We're going to go up for a 50-50. We'll see what happens on the second ball here.
Good bump.
It's getting a little physical here out at Hauser Field. We expected that.
Yeah, when you got two good conference teams and they are rivals, that's part of the game. And it's nothing bad. It's just good, hard physical play, and that sometimes it's going to be a foul. But this is the kind of game I love to watch as a fan.
Absolutely. It's actually one of my favorite games to be a part of as a player, too, because it keeps moving really quick.
That's a good point. There's games you can actually get bored in and lost, and then you're not going to have that in this game. Oh, there's a great ball through by CM.
Great defense there by Triad.
I tell you what, that just reminiscent of what we saw on the other end of the field. Again, shepherding the girl wide, not diving in, keeping your composure, keeping your feet. I've seen too many players go to ground there, and it's too easy to beat them at that point. So that was very good defense.
Izzy Boyd there defending that ball there for Triad Knights, but CM has it in the middle part of the field. They're going to look to build here. Oh, they're going to go long on that.
I tell you what, you got to like that, a little bit up, back, and through there, trying to find that three-man combination.
Keep them
well
guessing.
Done. Yes, well done.
CM throws the ball right back in pretty quick. This game hasn't slowed down at all since the kickoff. CM still looking to seal the box here. They do. An early cross doesn't make it where it needs, but that's a great heads-up move there by number 3 for Civic Memorial. Great heads-up play. I don't know if you saw that. Sophie Brown just putting a little feint out there when she's receiving the ball.
Instead of just receiving it, a little shoulder fake and get a turn in. Nice. Tell you, Aubrey's got really nice feet. I'm watching her on the ball. She's got good, quick touches on it. Changed directions twice there. Defenders are trying to guess where she's going. It's nice. You see them again trying to penetrate. They're holding the ball. They're not just panicked. They're not kicking. Really good build.
This has been a fun game to watch early on as we are. Wow, time is flying. 26 minutes left in the first half. It's like we just looked over. And it was 40.
14 minutes went by that quick, huh?
That's what happened.
That's what happens in a really good match. That's good. You got two teams that are really quality, and they're showing it.
Absolutely. A ball thrown in right away. No time off the ball for either team. That's going to roll out of bounds for a Triad throw-in.
Yeah, I'd like to see the ball personally when it's thrown. Throw it to the feet. It's a little bit easier to control. Or if you're going to really throw it long to space and let them run to it either way.
And as a player, you want the ball at your feet because catching that or trying to receive the ball up in the air a little bit could get dangerous as Triad.
It's difficult to make a thigh trap. It's difficult to make a chest trap with pressure. Yep. So it's much easier with your foot. You can accelerate immediately when you do that.
A great entry pass there as Triad looks to build up the offensive third. They're going to try to find a through ball here. We'll see if it amounts to much. It's trickling out of bounds, but Triad saves it. And CM clears it out of bounds. That's going to be a Triad throw-in right there at that same spot. And they
went quick this time. I'm surprised. I thought for sure they would try the flip throw again, but hey, You got to change things up. You do the same thing every time. Players, coaches know what's coming. They can get ready for it.
And it doesn't matter what level you're at for that, too.
That's a fact. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's the pros, if it's high school or club. You can easily adapt, and good coaches will adapt.
Absolutely. And I want to thank our great broadcast team here with Charles and Wes, because they are dealing with the elements outside while you and I are in this controlled environment.
It's nice in here. I'm not going to lie. It's nice in here.
Great team at RiverBender.com as CM gets ready for a goal kick. Right at the 40-yard mark there, as that ball's headed back into Triad's favor. We'll see if it amounts. Great tackle right there to win the ball.
Good hard tackle.
And, too, that's a great point to make, too, just for, for players, when they go into tackles, the harder you go into tackles, the safer you're actually going to be.
Without a doubt. I always coach that. If you go in soft, you're going to get hurt. And the other thing, too, is when you go in soft, that's a lot of times where you're reaching, and that's where fouls come.
Oh,
that's
a great entry pass,
ball.
we'll see.
Ooh, nice shot, but right at the keeper. Great split. She made a nice diagonal run, connected it right to her foot, played to the correct foot, too. Great
folks
chance.
At home, too, if you've never played this game, those things happen in a matter of milliseconds. So to be able to read the play ahead of time, to see where that back line's moving, just makes it even more impressive there.
I tell you what, it's impressive to see CM's response to that, because they dropped in quick. There was no second ball.
You're right. The movement off the ball defensively for CM has been impeccable this first half.
You can tell they know what they're playing against, and they're ready to play. Good coach team.
Absolutely. Both teams, as Triad's looking to move up the field, they're going to win that ball back and still stay out wide. 5 has it.
Wow.
Great defense there.
And that's a freshman? Wow.
Delaney Griffin,
really
the
nice
freshman
player.
for CM.
Number 4.
Number 4. I mean, you can't teach that.
It's very difficult. I mean, you got to come in with that. Now, you might improve it a little bit, but that was what she did there. The way she closed her space, she forced her wide and into her cover, and then blocked her off so she couldn't get to the ball. That was excellent.
Absolutely. As Triad prepares for another
Here's what I call
corner.
the most dangerous part of women's soccer, and that's the corner kick. I think it's the most dangerous set piece there is.
And you'd know after about 20 years of coaching a high school.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, a great header, but just skimming the.
There's my point.
Wow.
It is the most dangerous set play. I think even worse than any direct kick. Corner kicks, I've seen more goals in women's soccer from that than anything else.
When I've seen you on the sidelines when you coached Alton High 10 years ago during that first run, the one thing you would bark about more than anything was on corner kicks.
Don't give them up, because it is too hard to defend.
Absolutely, as CM gets ready for a goal kick.
Another substitution coming.
Looks like 24 is coming off the field for CM. That's going to be Aubrey Voles. It looks like 16 is going to drop into that defensive midfielder spot. I'm trying to get a number. Isabella Brusso, thank you to the press box, is coming on the field now.
Got to have help everywhere.
You do, don't you?
That's a fact. Oh, that's good. Good D.
Look at that.
I like seeing that. Swarming defense.
CM has had a great defensive first half.
I tell you what, it's a good counter by Triad. Look at him coming down the line. Great one-man, two-man combination, a give and go. Split the defense. Now we've got pressure coming.
Delaney Griffin, again, the freshman, read that entry
Did you
pass
see that?
perfectly.
Unbelievable. That's a freshman. She's playing like a senior. That's really good.
And we say that because it takes time to be disciplined in that position.
Oh, what a steal by the
see
senior
him trying
captain.
to move down the field.
Oh, just let her a little bit too much. But Aubrey, that was a nice play. She's, again, another really good player. Oh, a good steal. Got a chance on a counter here.
It'll deflect off a Triad. They're going to have it here at the middle part of the ballpark, but CM wins it right back. This is what we were talking about early on.
That's what you got to love. You want to see a game where it's constant motion, not standing around being bored to death. You're excited watching this game.
Absolutely. Ball right back to CM. They settle it down now as they're looking to roll it a little bit, but Triad steals it right off the foot. They're going to look to take it into the offensive channel and see what happens.
You got to love it. Keep composure, play it back. I wish he'd have held that ball right there, the keeper, instead of trying to play it quick. But that's okay. I mean, you got to make those decisions on the field.
It's going to find a Triad player. Number 10 has it. She's creeping into the box for an early cross.
Oh, no.
That looks dangerous from
almost an own goal.
From our vantage point, that looked like it was going to go in, but it's going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick as we have a substitution for Triad.
I tell you, both teams here moving up and down the field with purpose. Everybody's excited to play today, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And coming off the field for Triad is number 3, Katie Burton. Coming on for Katie is going to be Ella George, a junior. I alarms going on.
Good steal.
Triad with a great steal. They're going down the field now as we have a player on the back post. We'll see if it connects. It won't. It'll go out for another goal kick, but we have not seen the momentum die down this entire first half.
That was a great through ball. The Triad player needed to cut that into goal a little bit. She was trying to make a cross as the ball was running towards the end line. And, we always teach the ball's going to go where your hips are aligned. And when you've got your hips facing the end line, it's going to be tough to swing it across. So she should have cut that in just a little bit.
We are halfway through the first half. What are you seeing so far from both teams?
Well, I tell you what, I'm surprised is how both teams are going at each other the whole time. It's almost like a punch and counter punch. Really, really good match here.
Absolutely. Triad was looking for a handball there. They didn't get it. As CM has it in their defensive third, they're going to look to build out.
What a good ball.
That was a great look.
Split, yes. Again, by the freshman, she is very confident.
Very
in her play.
disciplined player. And you can't ask and you can't look for that hardly anywhere. That's going to find the CM goalkeeper here. That's Sydney Moore. She's going to look to change the point of attack, and that's important as a goalie, to be able to change those avenues of the field you're going up the side on. That's important.
Too, that's a good purposeful punt that she made there. Not just kicking it, trying to direct it to a player. It was one-on-one. She couldn't quite get it perfect, but that still gives her teammate an opportunity to make a play.
Absolutely. But watch this. Look how Triad just recycled that ball. Both teams doing that today with that little triangle passing pattern.
Again, you can see teams that are well coached, that's what they're doing. They're not, they're not just playing kickball. And then when they do play long like this, it's with purpose.
A ball going in the box. We'll see if it amounts to much. It's going to bounce right out and find number 9 for Triad. She's going to look to hold it here.
That was a great play by the center back at Triad because that ball was dangerous and she was off balance and made a fantastic header to get it back and high to let her team recover.
Absolutely. Triad still has the ball right here in the middle part of the ballpark here. As they're going to look to change the point of attack. No, they're going down the same channel.
Oh, she switches to the left. That girl's open. Oh, a little bit late.
She's taking it for herself. We'll see what happens here.
Good
defense.
Great defense. Oh, here's a great counter.
And it's going to move quick.
Couldn't quite get the connection.
Great recovery run here from number 6 for Triad. That is that is hard to do because once you lose a step, you lose 4. And number 6 for Triad, that's Jackie Barkas. She recovered quickly.
Tell you what, I'm watching both teams. One thing I'm really liking here is how both teams are collapsing in the midfield, trying to double up.
Absolutely. As they look to get a cross in, it's going to find...
Nice play by the keeper. She was off her line quick, very athletic. She made that look easily, and that was not an easy play.
There is nothing to me that's more confusing as a player to watch than watching goalkeepers practice coming off the line. When is it the appropriate time?
You know what? That's the thing. You've got to make that decision because the only way you're going to know is by experience. You may make a mistake, but you've got to be willing to make that error to find out if it's the right play.
Absolutely. Triad still looking to go down the left part of the field here. Sam's going to win it back. They're going to roll it across their
that's a little bit foul there, wasn't it?
A little bit of a shoulder.
Yeah, there it is. I was going to say. But I see that connection because you're trying to go to your central mid player. That was, played to Aubrey Wallace, and you want to get her the ball on her feet. She's your playmaker, so I think it was a smart play.
Absolutely. Triad steals it back here in the middle part, but
here's CM right back, doubling her up every time. There's always 2.
It has been fun to call this game because of the back and forth.
Exactly.
It's not pinball soccer in this one.
Not at all.
This is real.
Here's
movement.
another connection. Look at that split.
Great entry pass here as they look to go up the field. They're still moving.
Get it? Oh, I thought she was going to shoot. I think she probably should have. She may want to take that one back if she could.
I think you're right, but they're going to put the ball right back. However, Triad has it right on their foot as they look to build up the field. Both teams very calm in pressured situations.
Well, again, you're watching the defense. Nobody's diving in. When a player gets beat, you're going to get beat. That's going to happen sometimes, but you don't want to get beat because you make a mental error and give the offensive player a chance. And you don't see a lot of that happening here. I am surprised at all the subs that are going on, but you know what? That's probably a smart move in a game like this. That's such up and down action. Your player's going to get tired.
Well, it's that interval conditioning too, because the moment you sprint for a couple of yards and then all of a sudden you're jogging again.
But that's just it. You're going 30 yards, 10 off, 30 on, 10 off. That's a lot.
It is, and it's a lot to take on the body, especially as the season keeps progressing, because this is a marathon.
We're early on right now, and you're not going to be the most fit you are right now compared to maybe 3-4 games from now.
Absolutely. And, guys, while we have you here, we have 16:35 left in this first half. Make sure you stay up to date with RiverBender.com sports. The sports team does a great job of rounding up all the local coverage of each high school team and each high school sport. RiverBender.com/sports. It's going to be a foul going in CM's favor at the 40-yard mark here. They're going to take their time on this one, I think.
You're a little bit, I don't know. It looks like they're trying to go quick.
They're moving quick. You're right. Oh, no, the
bit,
referee calls it back.
They're a little bit far from goal here. I mean, you're about, give or take about 38, 39 yards out, maybe a little bit more. I don't know if you want to try to put it on frame, but maybe they got somebody that can.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to see in just a second. Once again, we're seeing another center back, a veteran center back here. Now we see a senior. What can she do with this?
A great ball right in the box.
Dangerous. Look at this.
CM still has it.
Oh.
It'll still be a CM throw-in down here. It didn't deflect.
No, that was, again, a purposeful ball in, not just kicked and hoped. Well done.
Sophie Brown throwing the ball in for CM. She's going to let it roll out of bounds again for another throw-in for the Eagles.
She should have saved that. She had some space there. I think she could have gotten that ball served in. Triad, I'll see if they'll disengage. And this is one of the things that teams will do occasionally when they think the ball is going to be turned over or go out of bounds. Defensively, they'll switch off, and that's your chance to get them.
Absolutely. It's going to be a goal kick for Triad with about 15 minutes left.
That's all that's left.
In a first half that has felt like it's only been 5 minutes. This has been really fun to broadcast here from Hauser Field in Bethalto on RiverBender.com. A goal kick is going to find a group of players. We'll see where it bounces.
Yeah, good battle there, was it not?
Yep.
You saw everybody in there very physical, good challenge, clean challenge.
And look how the Triad's moving up the field here, finding that wide outlet to go forward just like this, but
great defense. Let's see what her connection is here. Oh, good little step over move.
Did you see that in the middle of the
nice
field?
that. Oh, and there's a split. Keep it moving. That's nice. Very good. Calm, not panicky.
And you saw 16, they're just holding the ball, not turning into pressure, just bringing it back and rebuilding.
Again, looking for that up back through, that three-man combination. Couldn't quite connect at that time, but still very effective.
Great ball when they're from number 3, Sophie Brown again. She didn't foul. That's a difficult position. And we're moving up the field yet again.
Oh.
Referee's going to...
Now, this is in a dangerous spot. This is where she could go to goal, I truly believe. Where we're sitting here, give or take about 27 yards out. Mm-hmm. Hey, this could be dangerous.
And now are they going to play, because she still has her hand on the ball. We'll see. Nope, the referee's asking
I think
for
she's
10.
definitely going to go for goal here.
And folks, if it's a foul like this, they can play quick if they want, but the moment they ask for 10 yards from the referee, it goes on his whistle.
I tell you, from this distance, I want my best player taking a shot.
Absolutely.
Just a little bit too much. That's okay. It happens. But at least that was, to me, that's a right decision. Yep. Take the chance.
Well, because especially there, if it deflects, if you try to play short there and then you're counterattacking.
I agree.
That's really dangerous.
Why take the
really
risk?
Quick.
Exactly. Go to goal. You never know. Maybe get on frame. Maybe hit the goal post. Maybe the goalie has to make a save and can't hold it clean. There's too many positive things that can happen from a good shot.
Absolutely. The ball won right back from Triad on a little bit of a flick. It's going to find number 25 as she tries to bring it down. And again, that ball still a great turn. It won't amount to much, but that was a heck of a touch right there from Aubriana Garrett. What a great touch.
Yeah, another nice player for CM here. She did that very nice, like very calm on the ball.
CM has it at the top of the 18. A great entry pass. We'll see if it connects. Just wide.
And we just talked about Aubriana Garrett, and, man, she made a great diagonal run. It was an excellent connection to split the defense. She just missed it wide.
Those entry passes, folks, right there in that short space are not easy to find. Those are a matter of seconds to make those work.
As anybody that's ever played this game, especially when you're the distributor in the middle of the field, you have to have a unique talent to do that pass.
Absolutely. That's something you can hardly teach, too.
I think a lot of it is you learn it on your own.
Yep.
Coaches might be able to improve it a bit, but not teach it.
Triad looking to build down the field here a little bit.
Yeah, but, I'm watching again. See them. They're very solid in the center part of the back line. Very good. A lot of communication. You can hear it. Now you see kind of a sub and mass here. That's a little unique. I don't see that very often.
I wonder if they're trying to save the legs for the second half.
Could be. You're down to 12 minutes here. That's not a bad thought. If you got some people that have been playing a lot of games, and I haven't really seen the schedule, so maybe they've had a few games and need that break.
And too, the weather change that affects the body.
You're not kidding. That's a big point. We've gone from 80 down to 40 this morning, so that was not fun.
You ain't kidding. Triad still has the ball right here in the offensive third. They're going to look to go forward. It won't amount to much, though. CM has it.
I tell you, another thing I like about their goalie at CM, she was off her line quick. Didn't give a chance for that ball to ever find a player at all for Triad. She was pouncing on it. That was excellent.
Sydney Moore, the goalkeeper as well, very commanding of her players, and you need that as a goalkeeper.
Yeah, you notice that. You can see her directing things around. You can tell because the way the players are reacting to the ball and her, letting things go when they need to, clearing when they need to. So she's done a very good job.
A great turn there. Triad's going to look to slip this. It won't go through, but on a second ball, they're going to win this back. Maybe.
Ooh.
Very, very high intensity right here as both teams looking to try to get an edge on each other here, going up 1-0 as they enter the second half. But right now, it's everyone's game.
Yeah, I have been watching a little bit of Triad lately with their center backs. More of their play has been to win it and play more direct forward. It's like they're trying to get it. They're not trying to build as much as they were earlier. So maybe they're a little flustered with what CM's doing.
Absolutely. CM still winning the ball back there off a clearance. They're going to hold the ball here. Ooh, just missing the target there. They're going to look to recover on this as Triad's going to look to throw pretty long on this, it looks like.
I would think.
I would.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the way she was looking up the line. That ball's out. Yep. But you saw that. She had that look in her eye. No. This is not a rethrow. It's a
substitution.
No, but she was looking to rethrow at the Triad girl.
Okay.
This isn't FIFA rules. You can't do that. But never went in rule in high school.
Oh, okay. See,
if
that's
you don't throw it in,
there's
it's a
so
turnover.
Many different rules too, from
exactly.
club soccer to high school.
That's one of the reasons I don't like refereeing high school soccer. Too many rules you got to deal with that are different than what you're used to doing on the FIFA end.
Absolutely, as CM looking to hold this ball.
Again, you
here.
saw them double right as soon as she comes, man. They got two players pouncing on her.
Makes it really difficult to hold that ball.
Ooh, that did miss by much. There's a handball there.
It looked like it, but they aren't going to call it.
Yeah, I thought he put his whistle in his mouth.
Yep,
he just didn't blow it.
You got to like it. He's going to give him advantage here. Won't amount. Well, who knows right now, because Triad just won the ball back,
both
folks.
teams have made chances out of what we call half chances.
Exactly.
Where it's not really a great build, but maybe a turnover or just a misplay.
Well, to me, that's what separates the good teams from the great teams.
I agree.
Being able to use those moments and turn them into something, just like we are seeing right now. The ball hasn't left CM's defensive third here for about a minute. They're going to try to hold it.
Well, in a big game like this, it's never a building goal that you see. It's usually rarely a beautiful goal. It's what I always call a scramble goal.
Yep.
Oh man, somebody went down hard.
Yep, that referee's going to stop the.
Yeah, because that was what they call the classic non-contact injury.
Absolutely.
That's one you always worry about because that could be some damage done to a joint, tear of the ACL, whatever.
Absolutely. So why don't we do this? We have 8 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first half of the CM versus the Triad Knights contest. And we're just being told that's the knee that the player had surgery on. So we're going to extend our well wishes and hope that nothing too serious. But why don't we do this? We'll take a quick break. It's CM versus the Triad Knights right here at Hauser Field on RiverBender.com.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBenderRadio.com.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Are you in the market for new flooring?
Welcome back to Hauser Field on RiverBender.com as we are bringing you coverage of the CM Eagles against the Triad Knights in this girls' prep soccer contest. We just came back from an injury timeout. It looked like Maya Lindley going down there, and we were told that that's an injury that was just recovered with surgery. So we hope and extend our thoughts and hope that she recovers in her senior year.
Exactly. No coach wants to see that happen. No player wants to see that happen. So hopefully everything will be okay.
Absolutely. But the action's picking back up again as the ball is just bouncing back and forth right now. But like you said, it's with purpose. This isn't this kick and hope soccer that we see some teams do. This is two great teams trying to get an edge on one another.
Well, you can see it. Both teams, like I said, both teams are trying to build. I think Triad's looking to do a little bit more in connection in the midfield. CM makes a little bit fewer passes and then tries to go a little bit long at times, which I understand. They got a couple good players up top, but it's been an exciting game.
CM looking to make something out of this. It was the idea was there, but just the connection wasn't.
Well, you saw the Triad center back immediately reading that. The defense on both of these teams has been outstanding.
And that, I think, is the story of the first half, is just the defense of both sides.
Because you got teams penetrating. It's not like they're sitting at midfield just whacking balls in or just playing long balls. It's with purpose, and you've had two really good center backs cutting angles off.
Well, and, too, another great point is, anyone that's played this game knows how if you have some defense, if your defensive line isn't on, if they're, as a misstep, that can turn into a goal easily, especially the penetrating balls we've seen from both teams. So it could be a multiple goal game right now, but both teams' defensive sides keeping them in it.
Well, and you know what? We've had chances. We've had really good chances, so it's not like they're not getting through, but that's how good both of these teams really are.
That's true. See him looking to roll the ball here, move up
nice
the field.
Pass.
A great entry ball, but the ball just getting out of her first touch there.
I do like how both teams start, as you get closer to their own goal, they really get compact.
You're right. They aren't wide, but CM has it, looks for a hit on goal. Oh, just skimming the crossbar there. That was the closest chance to this half. Looked like Aubrey Voles there. Wow.
She struck that ball well. That didn't miss by much, and I think it caught the Triad goalie a little bit in shock. She looked like she was waiting for a through ball there, not coming off her line a little bit, not expecting a shot.
Well,
Neither
and
was I.
You and I have both been in those situations. Sometimes the best goals you score are the ones you hit right away.
There's nothing that ever goes wrong when you shoot the ball.
That's right. Well, it's almost like the correlation with baseball. If you put the ball in play, good things happen. If you take shots, good things happen.
Well, my favorite quote is Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so why not let it fly?
A great point. Triad wins it.
That's a great through ball. Oh, she is in the clear.
She is, and weak side players moving up.
Oh, good defense.
But Oh,
Look,
that's great. That's
again,
great.
number 4, Delaney Griffith coming out again, closing her down. She didn't dive in and wins the goal kick. That's a freshman.
And
she's doing a heck of a job, man.
It's going to be exciting to watch the next 4 years for Delaney Griffin, for any
Wow.
soccer fan out there. That is talent.
How would you like to have her if you're the coach and know that you've got that every year for the next 3?
That would be something to be excited for. But that was great, too, from the Triad
Oh, my gosh.
winger
Did you
there,
see?
too.
She went hard
Great
at her.
contest.
She drove at her. Everything you teach a player, drive at that defender, make her make a play, and she did.
Well,
and
and as
Triad's a really good team. I
well,
mean,
as
it's been fun to watch this.
Absolutely, and as a fan, that's the battle you want to see, that one-on-one battle.
Get those
just
one-on-one
like that.
in the game. That's what makes it fun, because combination play comes as a result of one-on-one battles.
Good point.
That's a nice play here by number 23, running through for Triad.
Absolutely. She looked to go wide there or go back into the middle of the field. It didn't happen, but right now.
Oh, another great defensive
That's
play.
how you track back
That's
as an
it.
offensive player right there. Stole it right off the foot, but Triad.
Triad's coming right
at it with
back.
the ball.
Tell you what, both teams are playing with this urge to score. There's a nice little body turn there, half turn, good defense.
Triad looking
Can
for
she
their
get
chance.
there? I like it. Again, goalie off her line, aggressive, didn't wait for the ball to get in. Well done.
Well, and Dad, with you and I both playing defense, to have a goalkeeper taking charge there is something you can't put a price tag on.
No, I'm going to tell you, as a backline player, you want your goalkeeper to be that in control, but also that boisterous to say, "I'm coming. Everybody, protect me."
Absolutely. And
that's another through ball. But
that was a great look, just missing the foot there from number 3 for Triad. That's Katie Burton, but a great entry ball nonetheless.
Well, number 23 for Triad, who's that?
Abigail Schaff.
She has made 2 or 3 really nice through balls here in the last few minutes.
This has been a fun contest to call.
Yeah, they're going up and down at each other great. That's one of the things that everybody loves about watching women's soccer in general. They're not afraid to go at each other.
No, and actually what I've heard time and time again is from even players at both levels going, you watch men's soccer at the high school level, it's not as physical at times to watching the women's games.
Well, I tell you what, it can be when you get
That's
two
true.
teams that aren't afraid of each other, and they're not afraid. You can see it.
That's true.
Oh, that's a nice. Oh, she just made a
off her
bad
foot,
touch.
Yep.
But that was a
happens
great
to all
ball.
of us.
It broke the line so nice, and it gave them a chance to have
Great
numbers up.
defense there from
Again.
CM.
And they win the ball.
They won the ball. You can't ask for much more as a coach.
And I tell you what, that was a really nice play. Number 25 for Triad. She really used her body well, got a great spin turn. Everything was nice. She just couldn't maintain it. Who was 25 for them? It was, right here. Was it
Karen Spear?
Karen Spear. Nice play.
Great win there from the center back.
Ooh.
She's going to take this.
I tell you what, she wasn't afraid to go forward, was she?
Nope. As a player, if you're watching this at home, watch how the center back just won that ball, but immediately she loses it. She's back in her position where she started.
Well, the funny thing is that was their center midfielder, Aubrey Wallace, and they moved her back with that injury. You can see that. So here we go. Adjustments have to be made during a game, and one of the things that you've got to look for as a coach is, can you make the right adjustment when things don't go right? So that's nice when you got a player like Aubrey Wallace that you can slide back there. I mean, see if she doesn't try to put this on frame again from this distance.
She's going to play quick.
Oh, nice turn.
Great turn there, but
ooh, wow, I thought that would be a little bit of a foul there. But
a little bit of some contact. No foul called. You got to wait for the whistle, but it turns into a CM throw-in right here at the 18-yard box.
Yeah.
A great throw-in. That's actually a great entry ball.
Yeah, right to her feet. You
She's
saw that
look to
she
give
could
an
make a
early
play.
cross.
Oh,
She
that's
does.
a good ball.
The ball bouncing in the middle of the box.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's a goal kick. People were looking for fouls there. Just hard contact. It's going to turn into a Triad goal kick on an early cross. Those early crosses are dangerous.
It was. You kind of, the English saying is put the ball in the mixer, and that's what happened. Eliza Donaldson was scrambling for it. Just couldn't find it first. Triad was quicker to react to it. Great play.
Absolutely. A goal kick from Triad now underway. CM wins it right back on that second ball. Those are dangerous, but again, Triad not having anything of it. They're going to put it back in the middle of the field to try to gain possession. Looked like she came off the ball there a little bit, but the referee's letting them play.
I'll say this, he's been very consistent.
And that's all you can ask for as a coach and as a player is consistency. If you're going to call something, call it all game. If you don't, then don't call it.
One of the things players have to do is adapt to the referee. There's no doubt. But
Absolutely.
when the referee's making calls all over the place, it's hard to do that. Here it's pretty simple. You see it, you know what's going to happen, and that's why you don't see players reacting to anything that he's called either.
No, and that's true. That's a very good point. But Triad moving down the line pretty quick on here.
Nice turn again, man. Just good hip turn. Bodies off the defender. Well done.
Absolutely. See him moving down the line, but that touch just goes way too far.
We're down under a minute. I can't believe how
really?
fast this
Wow.
is going.
This has been an exciting first half here at Hauser Field. It's been the Civic Memorial Eagles, the ladies soccer team against the Triad Knights, as we have just about 30 seconds left in this first half on RiverBender.com.
It has been a great offensive game, just up and down the field. This could be awesome in the second half.
Well, there's the saying, time flies when you're having fun. They aren't going to call this foul because they want to keep playing here until half, it looks like.
Once again, you see Aubrey Wallace stepping up from the center back position. She can play anywhere. I mean, she started as a center midfielder. Now she's playing in the center back. Nice, really nice player.
And that will be This will be the last play of the half with about 3 seconds left as we go into halftime at Hauser Field. Civic Memorial, 0. Triad Knights, 0. But a heck of a contest right here as RiverBender.com brings you girls prep soccer. We'll take a quick break. We'll give you some halftime analysis after this on RiverBender.com.
Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBenderRadio.com.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
You won't find a better health club than Nautilus Fitness Center. More cardio, more free weights and equipment, more classes, a swimming pool, and more. If you're serious about your health and want to make a change, then stop thinking about it and visit Nautilus Fitness Center on Industrial Drive in Alton. Don't fall for the hype you get from the other health clubs. Nautilus is the Riverbend's premier health club. Has been for years and will be for years to come. Get to Nautilus Fitness Center and get started on a healthier new you.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Munganast Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Munganast Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Munganast Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Located on Humbert Road in Alton.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Welcome back to Hauser Field right here in Bethalto, as this contest has just been impeccable to watch. Can't you say so?
Oh, you got to love it. You know, a lot of times you think teams want to feel each other out, and it's a little slow play to get it started. It has not been the case tonight. They've been literally like two fighters slugging it out. Eventually somebody's got to give, but right now it's been just an up-and-down game, exciting to watch and fun to coach.
And a great point to be made here, too, is just how beautiful this facility is. We've been told that this is the first year the turf has been down, and if that's the case, what great work the school district did to get this stadium to really just be a great facility for sports.
Well, I totally agree with you. It's just beautiful, and as former players and as current coach, it is exciting when you can come into a place like this. Everybody gets excited just walking in the door.
We're going to see a flip throw-in right here.
Oh, here she goes again. I wonder how far she'll get this one.
Laney Hershani is going to go for a flip throw. All players in the box, and
they're loaded up.
CM's dropping. We're going to watch this play out here.
Oh,
wow.
boy.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, good reaction by the CM back. I couldn't see which number, but great play out.
Look at that. That's a great turn and a great shot. Oh, a great look, but went a little wide there, but a heck of a turn. That's something whenever we were, training over, Scott Gallagher and other places, something I learned early on just at Glazebrook with you was that turning drill. Just taking turns around the ball and using the outside of your foot and turning yourself.
Yep.
It creates a lot of
the
space.
only thing I would say to make that a little bit better for her, she's got to look at the goal first. Know where the goal's at before you try to make that turn. Then it's a little bit easier. You can get that shot on frame.
Great point. Great point. And see him look to go right down the line there. It didn't amount to much as Triad tried to get it back, but see him looking to build.
Uh-oh. Oh, nice ball. I was worried that she was going to get herself trapped there, and she just took it right out of the pressure. Nicely done.
Tried to bring it down there. Didn't happen. A little bit of a bad touch, but that's okay.
I tell you what, CM is doing the same thing as they did in the first half. Anytime somebody's touching the ball in the midfield, two players are collapsing on top of that player, making it very difficult to find a connection.
Well, and too, you want to talk about time on the ball. You don't have much time in this game. You've got about 2 to 3 seconds to make a decision.
Well, I say when somebody's running full out, they cover about 7 yards per second. So when you give them a second, if somebody 7 yards away is going to be all over you, and that's what's happening right now.
Absolutely. Triad in the middle of the field.
Oh, that's a nice through ball.
Entry ball. Players getting in the box now. She cuts it back. They ask for a handball, and they got it.
Oh, no, I didn't see it. I actually turned away. He did call the handball. Yes, he did.
That's going to be a penalty kick for Triad. They were asking for it. I couldn't see it from this vantage point.
I couldn't either. I happened to look away, and I'm a little bit blocked by this corner of the window. Is that Laney Harshani that's taking the kick?
Yep, Harshani getting ready to take this. Referee checking on the goalkeeper, making sure she's set. This could decide the game, folks. This is a very close contest. Harshani.
Oh, and she
puts it
did miss it.
Over
Wow.
the bar. That could cost you later on in this contest.
Well, you know what? You always talk about this, but the goalie never has an advantage on a penalty kick. It always goes to the kicker. The kicker just got to get it on frame. You don't really need power. You just got to place it away because most keepers aren't even going to react to it. You know, we always teach our keepers that, hey, all you got to do is react to the shot because they're going to score anyway. Just keep your ground.
That's a great point to make, and well, that's coming from me who couldn't score a penalty kick to save my life, but that's okay. Oh,
nice
great
block.
shot there, but putting your body in front of it. Triad still in the box. It's going to
Oh,
find the
it's in
back
the
of the
goal.
net. Near post shot on a left-footed bomb, and Triad's up 1-0 at Hauser Field.
I tell you what, that was a very good finish. One of the things you always teach when you're coaching against girls soccer is that you know the high ball is going to be the issue. Most keepers are not 6'5" like you see with the guys, and so height is a factor here. And she shot it right where she should have, high, away from the keeper. Let's see how CM responds.
Intensity over in the stands a little bit right now, but that's what happens when you have two good teams playing.
You got rivalries, and that's what's going to happen. I tell you what, we'll see what happens here. Most goals come right away in a half. They come late in a half, and they come right after another team scores. So let's see how CM responds.
Jeremy Allenbaugh, who was one of my coaches at Scott Gallagher and influential in St. Louis soccer in St. Louis City, the USL team, was very adamant. The first 5 minutes after every goal scored, after every halftime, those are the most crucial.
Well, teams tend to disengage once a goal's happen, and especially when you're the team that scores because it takes off that pressure and you relax. Good teams keep putting pressure on.
Triad moving the ball back and forth here a little bit in that triangle. You see those just forming all over the field. Offsides called. That's a great call.
Well, I tell you, though, that's part of the game is to build in triangular form, but you got to like exactly how CM is spaced on the field. If you look here, they are in a good position to counter out of almost everything that happens here. So if they do win the ball, 2 good passes and they can be down the field. That's the nice thing. They don't have to build it all the way to the other end. And they don't have to kick it to the other end. They can actually play it with purpose to a runner coming out.
And there's nothing wrong with this. Just keep building down the line. If it goes out of bounds, it's still your throw-in. Get it right back
I agree.
in.
I agree. This is how you make plays happen.
Absolutely. We'll see what this amounts to. Oh, he's going to move her back a little. You don't see that too
Not
often
too often
anymore.
anymore, no.
I know as a player I used to scream anytime someone went a foot over where they threw the ball.
I took every advantage I could get, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Ball thrown in now. It's going to find Triad.
It's a good hip turn. You saw number 10 turn her hips there.
Absolutely.
Opened it up to give her both ends of the field to play to. That's one of the things you always coach is to always open your hips up when you're wide.
Absolutely. The ball right now. Great little entry pass there. Triad's going to look
She's
to
through.
go
If
down
she
the
plays
field.
her, what a good ball.
Reese Windsor's on the run here. She's going to look to put something in. She does. Arshani has a lot of time on the ball. Ooh. Oh, just skimming the top of the crossbar there. It's still 1-0, but it's still anybody's game.
Well, one of the things that was different on that attack is that for the first time, Triad took the ball deep to the baseline and looked to play it back, which got CM trapped deep. When the ball came out to the 18, they were slow to get out. That left Harshani a chance to really lay into one from about 20 yards, and she just missed.
Absolutely. The ball finds CM. On that
oh, that's
goal.
a great turn.
Great turn. They're looking to build down the field here now. 23 on a run. Oh, it's going to slip through the legs. We'll see.
Oh, nice play by the keeper, sliding out. Both hands to the ball. Great through ball there.
You can't ask. We just talked about that the first half with the Civic Memorial goalkeeper, but from Tavy Duncan as a defensive player, you got to love your goalkeeper taking charge.
Well, I tell you what, you get a lot of confidence when you got a keeper that comes off her line like that.
Absolutely. Triad has it in the middle part of the park. They're going to look to go a little bit longer on this. It won't amount to anything, but it will amount to their throw-in as Civic Memorial just touches the ball out of bounds there.
You know, normally I'd say that's a nice play just to relieve pressure, but when you got a person that can make the flip throw like Triad does, you got to be real careful with those.
Uh-oh, ball finds number 10.
Ooh, nice play. Keeper was all over it. Good shot, but the keeper was in good position. She was ready for it.
She was. She was reading that play like a book. That's Sydney Moore.
Yeah, did a really nice job getting in position for that.
Referees trying to make a decision there. They do. It's going to be a Triad throw, and as they move down the line here, great turn there from number 3. She opens up the field.
Oh, nice
great
little move.
Step over as she takes it with prominence.
Nice little heel touch back. You got to love this. They're good, quick feet.
This is
You're seeing
fun
it
to
from
watch.
both teams watching some good.
Harshani looked for a second. Did you see that?
Yeah.
She was ready.
I thought she was going to pop it.
To me, it's all about getting your hips turned to the ball.
That's
if you're
it.
a half second late like that, it's going to find out wide.
I was coaching. The ball's going to follow where your hips are lying, and she was facing the sideline, and that's where the ball went. If she can get her hips turned to the goal, now she'll get it on frame.
I don't know if you remember this, but Moju Lin was out of one of our tournament games, and it was right after you taught me about turning your hips to the ball, and I took a step back and hit a side volley, and I will never forget Moju Lin's face right there. Such a great feeling.
He was a good man.
And an advocate for our community.
Oh, you better believe it.
That's going to go
man.
out for a triad throw and deflected off a 12.
No, it's kind of funny that they don't do the flip throw from this side of the field.
That's a great point. It's only from one side.
Good body. That's
That's
really
great
good
defense
defense. She
from
said she
number-
used her body, blocked her off.
It looks like number 25 for Civic Memorial. Claire Shaw. I can't see the number from where I'm sitting there.
That was a nice play, though.
It is
Just
number
used her body
25,
very
Claire
well.
Shaw.
Now she is doing the flip throw.
Oh,
side.
she is.
Maybe
That's
she's got to get a
interesting.
little bit deeper, I guess.
We've seen this all game long. We'll see if this one amounts.
It's fun to watch. I tell you, it's exciting when you see a player that can do this.
Mm-hmm. And
wow, she got a lot on that one.
She did, and that's going to bounce in the box. We'll see.
Ooh.
Nope, it's cleared out, but it's great to see a player do it consistently. You might see somebody get lucky with it once, but to have that in your arsenal as a coach.
Oh, and that's a great split by CM. Can they get?
It was.
Just a little bit off her foot. Yeah, you're absolutely right, because that's a definite weapon when you get somebody who can throw the ball consistently and put it in with pace like that. And you see it's a scramble. It makes who's going to be first to react in the box.
And no, folks, the clock isn't going at double speed. It is almost 10 minutes already into the second half, and this ball game is moving quickly.
Yeah, it's been a fun game to watch. It's been up and down the whole time. One of the complaints that people always have for watching soccer, it's so boring. It's like, this is not boring when you see both teams running up and down a field this big with the pace that they're doing.
Absolutely. And right now, like you just said there, the ball gets thrown and there's two players already on that.
You see that they're immediate. They do not hesitate to double up any player. They're trying to build out of everything when they win it. It's been a very fun game to watch. Oh, no, it kept possession, so you don't have to blow the whistle, but that's a definite foul.
That is a definite foul there. That might be a little bit more than a conversation. No, it's not.
It wasn't even a conversation. Huh?
Yeah.
A little bit of a professional foul there.
Yeah,
Hey,
a little bit
cynical
of
there.
just to let you know I'm still here.
There's that quick
restart.
restart.
That's quick. Those are dangerous.
I tell you, got to love that. They've caught him sleeping a couple times with that quick
Caught
restart.
me sleeping.
Yeah. But again, you got a center in the senior playing in the center back now due to injury, and she's done a fantastic job. Aubrey Wallace is stepping in.
It's getting a little physical right now, and we're expecting that.
That's part of the game. Again, it's nothing really bad. It's just good, hard play. That's what you want to see.
And absolutely, there's always a line between what's physical and what's a little bit dangerous.
And you know what?
This isn't.
You're going to have fouls. You get fouls in basketball. You have fouls in other sports. But as long as you see them playing hard like this, then it's just part of the game.
Absolutely. Triad looking to put this in the box. It's going to find a second ball.
She's
going to be dangerous. She's called offsides. It won't matter.
I tell you what, I thought she had to be offside. I was looking here at the line. When she made that run in, she was just a hair ahead. That's the nice thing about football markings on the field. You can use that to help tell who's offside and who's not. But that was still a great run. She read it well. She was just about a half a step soon, but great run.
It's that second runner you've talked about time and time again. It's not the person that that makes the initial run. It's always that secondary that's just tracking back a little bit, popping the run off a little bit, and that's what we saw there.
Well, you got just like in football, you got to have somebody that can find that player. And when you've got a good central player, good center midfielder that can do that, that's a great asset.
Oh, that's a great touch. See him moving down the field here. They're going to look to get across.
Good ball in. Oh, just a hair behind her.
Snuck across the box. Those are dangerous, but they put it right back in.
Triad's countering.
Triad
is a great
on
outlet.
The counter. Back and forth soccer at its finest. Triad moving down the field.
There's the
great defense from the freshman Delaney Griffin. That's an exciting play.
That was fun. Good offensive attack. She drove right at the defender, trying to make a play. Good defense. That was just an outstanding play all the way.
Absolutely. If you're just tuning in, we are bringing you coverage on RiverBender.com of the CM Eagles and the Triad Knights. It's girls prep soccer and a great contest so far.
Wow, number 6. You see that? That was 3 really good hard turns to keep possession with players all over her back. Nice play.
Now,
by the
these are
Triad
dangerous balls, too. When
Yes.
you dump them over the opposite side of the field, she looked to cut it back, couldn't do it.
However, not a good outlet.
Triad looking to do something with this.
Offside again. That was a little close.
That was a little
Again,
closer
the
over
lines
there.
tell you when she's not offside. She didn't look like she was offside.
But
on
I
that
will
one.
say he was very convincing in his flag.
Yes, you know what? That's part of it. You know, I've refereed, you've refereed. When you make a call,
you better make it.
Be deliberate and make it
And
hard.
as a coach, when you're coaching, you'd rather see a referee call something and be at least convincing.
If he does it, if he makes it, then you know he saw it. You don't say a word.
There's no reason to argue. Yep, I agree.
Tell you what, this is fun. Both teams are really going at each other. I love this.
This is exciting. This is an exciting contest.
You see some really good technical.
Oh, good give and go. A
play,
little
too.
bit of a 1-2 there.
This could be dangerous.
Could amount.
Don't. Oh no. Oh. No,
the
that's
referee
good.
made
That was a good no call. You know, that's
It
one of
was.
those when you're watching the Premier League, you hear the announcer say he was already going down.
Yep.
She was already going down.
Yep.
She just needed a little bit of contact there.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, she was kind of waiting for it.
But you're right. The referee was looking.
He was.
But he was
he's
making
been consistent.
sure.
He's been consistent.
Hats
So
off to
good.
the officials tonight. They have been consistent.
I tell you what, Triad has been very dangerous with balls to the middle of the field. It's kind of surprising. I would have thought, just from past experience, that they would play a little bit more wide and usually have a little bit more speed in those wing positions, but they've been very effective through the middle.
This is a dangerous part of the field to have a set piece, but that's not what you want to do with that one. You want that in the air. Oh, that one
there
is.
it is in the air. Where's the makeup? Hit it low and come back
Think
and
they
rip
can
it
hear me
just a
from
little bit
up
higher.
here?
I think she might have.
Wow, just skimming the bar there. But that part of the field there for a set piece is really dangerous because that's two options. You either go direct or you can go direct to goal or you bring it back a little bit
Well,
on
she's
that.
still about 40 yards out from goal, and she really drove that. She hit it hard. So, again, that's with purpose, not just kicking and hoping.
And there's two differences. That's for sure. 26 minutes left in this contest as this half is just flying by. He's going to find Triad yet again. That's
Another
a great
through
entry ball.
But again,
Five
she didn't
finds
quite
it.
get it that time. Good. Again, great cover, pressure cover. That's the basic defensive premise that you follow. Good pressure by number 4, the freshman again, and Delaney did that. She couldn't quite get her, but then great cover by her center back. Now got a good chance for Triad here on the corner.
Give me a second here. I got the screens in the press box just falling on me.
Oh, they're going short this time. Well, that was a little bit different. Instead of trying to play it into the center of the box, Triad went to the top of the 18. That shot didn't miss by much.
Absolutely. Another Triad corner. A great ball in. That could have been
good
dangerous.
block.
Those near post corners are dangerous.
You have to be first to react, and that's what CM was on that. Nice header.
Triad looking to put this back on frame.
Nice shot. Good save by the keeper. Good solid save.
And
looking
get
to
your
counter.
team up really quickly. You saw that right there.
Looking to counter. Can they get past? Nope, not quite.
Well, we'll
Still got
find
possession,
out.
though. Tell you what, this has been a really good game, and that was nice. You're 1v2, but you know what? You got to try to take her on there. You have no choice because if you don't do it, there's nobody with you. You're going to turn the ball over in possession. Why not go at her?
Absolutely. And look how quick CM's playing.
Yeah.
You got to like that
They're
as a
up the
coach.
field. You see how fast they're up the field? Yeah. There was no delay.
And you know, to be 1-0 down, too, could change the momentum at any time. But CM has not let this affect them. They're still playing. These are two good teams battling right now.
It's a great ball through the split again, but good cover. Nicely done, both teams. You got to love it. You got to love it. Both teams are really into this game.
And another thing I've noticed, not a lot of substitutions so far
Not in the
this
second half. A little bit more in the first half, but that may have been to keep the legs fresh, and it's paid off for both teams here in the second.
Try to do a little bit of a 1-2 give and go there. It doesn't work. Triad still has the ball.
Wow.
That's great
a great
separation.
split.
Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. Another cross in. It is 2-0 Triad on a great cross and a heck of a finish from number 5. That's Gabby Wood. The Lady Knights up 2, Civic Memorial nothing at Hauser Field.
Well, you know, for the first time, that was the first time I've seen one of the defenders for CM dive in, and that was, I believe, Claire Shaw, number 25. And she got the girl from Triad made a really nice fake. It got her to lunge in just a little bit. That gave her the edge to beat her. You got to give Triad a lot of credit because they had all their players in the danger spots inside the 18.
Well, and also too for number 5, for Triad with Gabby Wood to have the, just that mentality, that calmness for
that
you with
composure.
that ball. Yep,
yeah,
that composure. You got to have it because that could have easily went 40 feet over the goal.
Easily. You panic and hit it hard. She just directed it in.
Triad has it again. They're looking to go for it again. She does, and it's in. Back-to-back goals from Gabby Wood.
Wow. And that was from about 35 yards out, give or take?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
right off of that restart.
Yep, that high, long shot, that's very good.
Teams
Nicely
playing
done.
Triad, beware. If you have a girl that can shoot from 40 yards out, that could change the momentum of any game.
Well, but here's the other thing we talked about. You cannot disengage once a goal's scored. You got to stay involved because once you shut down, you can't shut back on. But look, here's CM coming right back.
To play.
Nicely done. You got to like that. They didn't hesitate. Right off the kickoff, went right down the field.
You see this a lot when two good teams play, no matter what side it is. Once the first goal comes, you normally see a couple if it's really back and forth, and we saw that right here.
Well, those are good goals, and that's part of it too. When you get scored on, it's going to happen. And if it's a good goal, you can recover from that.
Right.
It's the sloppy goals when you make errors that bother you, and it's hard to recover from that. That you saw it there. They just put the ball down and went. Let's go.
Absolutely.
We'll get it right back.
Well, and that's to what shows, too, another good team when CM. They aren't affected by that goal getting scored. They're ready to keep playing.
Oh, that's a great turn.
Oh, what a turn. You're right.
Oh, just didn't quite connect. But you got to love the turn.
I liked how she was trying to find that entry ball there, just about a foot.
Look at this ball by number 10.
That's a great ball. Gabby Wood still. But Reese Windsor with a great through ball there.
That might have been the best pass of the night. She split 3 defenders with that, broke that line beautifully with that pass.
Wayne, another great point. It's not like that was just a one-touch pass. She had her head up
picked
and
her
she
out.
was
She knew
finding
exactly where she was going.
Wow.
Yeah, this has been a very good game to watch. It's
on both sides.
Yeah, I've loved it.
And honestly, the scoreline doesn't reflect the possession or
No,
anything.
because you could one little touch here or there. It could easily be 1-0 CM in the first half. There's so many things, and they're still coming.
Well,
a game like this
anything
is
can
not
happen.
over. That's exactly right.
Especially to me in women's and high school girls soccer, I've noticed that more so than the men's side of things.
Collision in midfield between two players. Hope they're okay.
Yep. Shaking that.
But
one
you're
off.
absolutely right. Things can transition fast, but especially in the women's game because it's already so offensive anyway. They love to go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to watch.
Absolutely. It's Triad as a throw-in and a substitution. Trying to see who's coming off the field. Coming off the field for Triad is number 10. That's going to be Reese Windsor.
Yeah, and after she made that
Great
just
cross.
beautiful pass in, that was an unbelievable
Coming on
ball.
for is Maddie Hunt, number 11. Triad has it right here in the middle part of the field here. They're going to hold it for a second. I like this. Just hold the ball. You have some time. Go up the field.
Oh, they're holding it just long enough so they can break forward.
Yep,
They're real
I
good
like
about it. There's no doubt they want to keep going forward.
And then we just saw there, going for that entry pass, but didn't pick the head up to see that nobody was waiting for it. And that's what, decides that half a step could be all the difference in that.
Well, but even like a play like that, you would think with teams that this is how aggressive they are as far as going offensive. She could have brought that ball back and maybe kept possession a little bit more. But hey, when things are going well, you want to keep attacking.
Don't broke what isn't fixed.
Exactly.
That's
right.
Yeah,
don't fix it if it's not broke. You got it.
I'm glad I have you here. I would have gotten through that one.
Again, another questionable possible foul in the midfield, but he's been very consistent. So why would you worry about it? And you see both teams. Nobody was yelling, screaming about a foul because he's been calling it the same way all game, so that makes it nice.
Absolutely. Triad going to referee stop and time here.
Uh-oh. What happened?
We're trying to figure out what's going on in the field here, folks.
I don't know.
We're still trying to figure this one out.
I couldn't tell what he was saying or indicating.
We're going to do a substitution here as number 5's coming off. That's going to be Gabby Wood after she just scored 2 back-to-back goals within about 30 seconds. Somebody has a change jar.
I really have no clue what he's calling because I can't tell.
I don't.
Usually there's some indication you can kind of get an idea. He's dropping the ball for some reason. I have no idea why.
We're trying to follow along here too, folks.
Okay. Well, the game's back in play. Let's play. It's almost like a neighborhood game.
Yeah, there you go. You know what?
Oh, nice. She was on the half turn. What a great ball.
Entry ball and a great overlap from your outside wing back as she's moving up the field looking for a cross. Here it comes. Great composure from CM yet again.
Guess who?
Number 4, the freshman Delaney Griffin.
I tell you what, she made a fan of me. Wow, she can play.
Same here. I mean,
great tackle there.
Great tackle. You're right.
I tell you what, man, you saw that was another. This is a hard fought game. You got to love it.
And it's not dangerous. These are just hard hitting players. Yes.
Yeah.
Just under 20 minutes left in this half.
It's amazing how fast this game has gone by. But when you're playing this offensive, going up and down the field, it's exciting, and you can hear it out here. The fans, everybody's excited.
To me, that's what makes it so enjoyable, too, to have fans. And if you guys can't see it here at Hauser Field, the stands are full.
Yeah,
They're ready to watch this
here.
contest.
Yep.
Civic Memorial has it. She was
she
looking.
I think she should have hit it. She was questioning, wasn't she? Yep.
Triad
Another good outlet. I tell you what, you can tell they know what they're doing. They know where the outlets are going to be.
And two, you can attest to this more than anybody in playoffs. Those moments matter more than anything.
Because you're not going to get many of them against really good teams.
And Triad's looking. She's trying to hold her.
Yeah,
run
you saw
here.
that because she knew she was going to be outside. You got to give CM a lot of credit there because they really held their line well and forced it. You saw it slowed the play.
Absolutely.
If they'd have dove in on that, that would have been an easy split. And now it's a breakaway. Instead, now they've got the ball. They're coming back up the field.
Absolutely. CM looking to go down. A good little flick.
Yes.
Finds the player, splits her back, and she's going to go through.
Oh, I think she should have gone straight across.
No,
kept
it won't
possession.
matter. It'll find
Oh, they kept
27.
it, though? Oh, darn. Missed kick. That's okay. You got to still
Well,
love
that
it.
happens in this part of the game because
will.
you're down 3-0.
You're pressing.
You got to
you
score.
got to take chances. You got to take risk, and that means you're not going to hit things cleanly every time. No, that's expected.
Yep, absolutely. Triad has
There
it back
she's here again.
Oh, a half a step to the left, and that would have been through. But
Yep.
great defense from Delaney Griffin reading that pass again.
Wow. Oh, come on, keeper. You got to come off. There she is. Well done. I tell you what, you got to love it. That was a good through ball. Your goalie read it well and pounced on it immediately. Good stuff.
Absolutely. He's going to find Triad yet again, though.
Oh.
She's going to hold the ball. I don't mind that here because you can't go for
Well, if the thing is, you still have to have an idea what you're
keep
going
it,
to do, and she kind of got herself caught into dribble first and figure it out later, and that's not a good thing to do when you're trying to penetrate the other team.
That's a great point.
You know, if worst case scenario, step on it, take it back, and build it again.
Absolutely. Triad looking to sub in yet again here.
It's good defense. Again, look at this, 3 purple shirts around every time. It seems like 2 or 3.
A square ball across the back line there. That's going to turn
Uh-oh,
over to Triad.
uh-oh.
Triad looking for a rip. She has one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was a bullet.
She got a lot of power on that shot. Didn't miss it by a whole lot.
Wow.
You saw her hips were square to the goal. She let it fly. That was a nice strike.
Wow, just about maybe 3 feet wide at most?
A little bit more than that because you got to remember.
From my angle, it's a little bit different.
To fade off a little bit. You're 30 yards out. It's going to break a little bit more, but it was struck with purpose. Really nice shot.
Wow. And we were seeing that earlier on the Civic Memorial side with Avery Huddleston during warm-ups. I mean, a lot of these girls out here on the field can hit some rockets.
We were watching warm-ups going, they're hitting BBs out here.
Yeah, that's true. Triad has it.
Good layoff. Good through
great
ball.
entry
There's
ball.
another a 3-man combination has been very, very difficult to defend.
Another shot and going wide.
That wasn't wide by much either. But you got to love, you saw the CM goalie. She knew where she was in the goal.
Yep.
Yeah, she didn't panic. How many times you've seen goalies dive for balls outside the post that would end up being a corner kick? But instead, she kept her composure, made a nice play.
Well, and the back line for Civic Memorial in the box there.
You saw
they
that.
Didn't freak
Nobody,
out.
they stayed calm. It was really nice to watch.
Absolutely.
I tell you, it's hard to do because Triad is very good on the ball.
Triad's right back with another opportunity.
Closer. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Ball bouncing right here around the 25-yard line. Triad looking for another one.
Good recovery here. Great
defense there from Civic Memorial. Great defense. They closed the space down well. They cut off the passing lane on the outside of the field, and they're.
Oh, that's a foul there. Yep. That's a good turn, though.
It was.
And you know what? And here's the thing. If you're going to make a foul, there's a place to make it.
You're in
Because
the middle part
if you don't foul her, now they have a chance to counter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a smart foul.
That makes sense.
Well,
I
they
get
always
what
say
you're
a
saying.
professional foul. I
Yep.
mean, you saw her. She's not trying to hurt her. She's just, a little foul to stop the play.
Slow it down a little bit. Yep, that makes sense. CM
Good.
has it.
Nice. Did you see how
That's
she
a
brought
touch
that ball
and a half.
down?
Touch
Yeah.
and a half, and
Now
she's
she's
looking to
gonna
have a
go.
hit.
Hit it. Oh, wow.
That's one of the best touches I've seen in high school soccer,
I
actually.
think she might have had a handball on that, but you know what? Who cares? The referee didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
Well, the player for Triad stopped, and you saw her kind of motion that there was a foul, but so what? The referee's got to see it, and sometimes you don't see those things.
Diego Maradona with the best handball of all
huh?
time. Scoring a goal from Argentina.
Oh, I remember it well.
Was that the 82?
86.
86
yep.
World Cup.
Oh, yeah. Against England.
Two powerhouses. Triad looking to carry. She has time. She's going to take some space here. I don't
She's
blame
looking
her.
out the left.
for
She
weak
sees her.
side.
She
That's a
saw her.
great ball.
Good vision. Good pickup. Oh, good defense. You see how she invited her off, stepped in, gave her goalie a chance to make a play because she stepped into that. That was really nicely done.
I'll tell you this. I'm really impressed with Civic Memorial's defense. Offensively, how they defend. Defensively, you know, how their shape is and how they read the pass.
But it also tells you, here's the other thing, too. Look how good Triad is.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
this
that's
is
true.
a really good team. You get two good teams out here. Like I said, it's like a heavyweight fight. They're just slugging it out.
You're right, and we have 14 minutes left in this half.
I can't believe it's going by that fast. I mean, this has been fun to watch.
Wow. Make sure you guys tune into RiverBender.com/sports tomorrow for the complete sports roundup from our excellent writing team.
You know, the funny thing is, in a game like this, you might think, you know, it's 3-0, that, you know, it's a blowout. This isn't a blowout.
No.
They're still coming. They're coming at each other because they know anything can still happen in this game. Oh, that's a great through ball. She's in. Oh.
Just wide.
Now, you saw the angle that the goalkeeper took to the ball. She took her angle away, forced her to make a tough shot. I tell you, try it. Did you see how they're finding these angles in and splitting the defense? I'll tell you what, it made a big difference. They had to move Aubrey back up to midfield, and it's shown because now they're getting gapped a little bit in the back.
Credit to Sydney Moore on that one-on-one because you're right. She cut out that angle.
She did. She did a good. She took a good route to that ball and forced that player to play it wide.
Wow. Ball bouncing here around the 50-yard mark. Triad looking to recycle and go long.
That's probably the first time I've seen them actually just play a ball that looked like it just hit.
Yep,
just get it out of here.
And we've all done that.
Oh, yeah. but again, see, that tells me something because, you know, when you're doing that, winning 3-0, that tells you still feel some pressure out here.
Exactly.
You know, you wouldn't do it otherwise.
That's a great observation because that means that, you know, you're still giving credit to your opponent that they are a good team and that both sides know it.
I'll tell you what, this has been fun. You know, I knew it would be a rivalry. You knew it would be fun, but I didn't know it would be this fun. This has been great.
It has been. And just a beautiful night in the press box. This stadium, guys, if you haven't been to Hauser Field since they re-turfed it, just
nice
beautiful.
Little move there.
Oh,
nice little move. She did two brilliant moves. She goes
Aubrey
again.
Wallace with some skill there, I'd say. Look at this.
She's shielding up. She's looking to get the foul.
And she gets the foul. You can't ask for more as a coach there.
That was absolute individual brilliance. Now see if she can put this on frame to get something happen.
That is just impressive.
Man, that was very nice.
Going to ask for 10. He's
I
gonna
would
move
too.
him back a little bit.
I'd ask for it. Get it on frame now.
You're out. You're under 20 yards out.
Yeah, she's got to let this fly. There's only 12 minutes left. You're down 3. You got to do something to get back in the game.
You're right. Absolutely.
I hope every purple shirt's crashing the goal right now.
Rebounds are important. Oh, that's a.
Oh, nice. Oh! And they were there.
There you said it.
They were
for
there.
The rebound.
It dropped and
like
she was there. Good play by that keeper.
What I like is you're down 3-0, but the fight isn't stopping.
No.
And that's what shows a good quality team.
Well, you saw the goalkeeper, too, how she played that. She was real
read
good.
it
Read it, yes. She didn't get caught off her line. She wasn't reaching. Very nice play.
Second ball is going to find CM here. They're looking to build and move up.
Another ball through. Good. Oh, couldn't quite get the touch he wanted.
CM's putting two players
look at the
out
cover
here now.
again.
Yep, you
see
like
that. You got to love how Triad's playing. I mean, they're playing hard here. This is 11 minutes left. You're winning by 3, and you're still playing like the game's 0-0.
Absolutely. Triad looking to go right down the line with this. It's probably the right move, right call here.
It's a safe move.
Yeah,
you know what?
Is.
You're up
when
3.
In doubt, throw it down the line. And that's something I've been taught at every level.
There's good news. We just found out that we beat Quincy Notre Dame 4-0 today.
Marquette Catholic girls soccer beating Quincy Notre Dame 4-0. There's your score recap from around the area.
Gotta love it.
As the coach, assistant coach at Marquette, got to be pretty good right now, huh?
Couldn't quite get there today because we had to play early, but that's okay. Oh, what a great through ball. Look at the defense, though. Look at she read it. She cut it off like a smart play back to the goalkeeper. One timeout. Just relax. You got to love it.
Ooh. I couldn't tell if that was off the head or a knee.
You know what? It's one of those that doesn't matter because they're playing so hard, you're not even going to feel it.
That's true. That is all about attacking the ball. If you attack it, you will not get hurt. Rolls it back.
Oh, nice.
Good steal there
That
from
is a
Civic
great-
Memorial.
come
They are
counter.
on the
Got
break.
the counter here.
Great distribution.
Player. Oh, just missed.
Idea was there, but
Yes.
just a half a step too late.
I tell you what, you got to give Triad a lot of
But
credit. They
CM still
collapsed
has the
quick.
ball. They're coming back.
Here comes the freshman forward now. Instead of defense, let's go attack. I like it. She can do it all.
Yep, you got to do something here. You got to get some points on the board. And you know, the scoreline, folks, if you're just tuning in, does not reflect this game. Been back and forth,
It's
just
been, like you said,
three
it's
good
9 minutes left.
opportunities.
They're flying up and down the field like it's 0-0 instead of 3-0.
To me, I
nobody's
think
quitting.
Both coaches should be pretty pleased with the performance.
I would. You know what? I got to give both coaches a lot of compliments here because both teams are playing extremely hard.
Absolutely, and you know, it's a mental game too. If you see that number 3 on the scoreboard, a lot of times teams start checking out. We have not seen even a shadow.
I was
of
thinking
that.
the same thing. How many times I've been in games where you know what, it's 3-0. What's the point? But no, they're still battling like it's 0-0. We want to get back in this game. They're not quitting.
Absolutely.
And you see Triad's not quitting either. They're coming right back because they're looking at it like it's 0-0.
Absolutely. Well, that shows the respect
Exactly.
between both programs.
I agree.
Oh, a little bit of a. The referee's looking to call that one here, and doesn't say anything to her.
Well, I think he was looking to see if there would be an advantage there. I don't see how you're going to get an advantage going sideways. But, hey, you know, some people look at it more of possession as referees than true advantage. But he did make the call.
And too, kudos to the center referee for not slowing this game down.
No, you know what? He's let the game go,
And
and
that's
it's kept
what
a
makes
great
it more
pace.
enjoyable.
I agree. I think too many times as a referee, and I'm speaking for myself, you got to be worried, are you taking away the play by making too many calls that you don't need to?
Absolutely. And you're absolutely right about
Oh,
that.
nice little turn here
Look
by
at
Aubrey
that.
Walsh. You see that? Good through ball. Oh, the defender read that brilliantly. That was great. She saw that all the way. Was that number 11 for Triad?
It looks like it. I couldn't see it. I'm right here in this little bit of where the window.
I think it was Maddie Hunt, I'm pretty sure.
And now we got
she read it really well. Yeah, we got sunlight coming right in our eyes right now.
That's the
really
only
difficult
downside
to
of this
see.
whole game.
Yeah.
It was just that last 8 minutes of fun right here. CM has it at the top of the box. She was
Good
looking
turn.
to have a hit.
She still got it. Nope, no, good recovery
Great
on that
defense
defense.
there from Triad.
Yes, she recovered so well on that. Good body again. You see how she bodied her off.
Look at
again?
CM recycling
You gotta
this
love
ball
this.
here.
Not panicking. You're down 3 and you're still working the ball. You got to love it.
Well, and they're making very smart decisions,
Yep.
taking space when they need to, dishing the ball off when they
Yes.
need to. You can't even – that's something you learn from experience.
You know what? It just tells you, again, you've got to be well coached to do that because it'd be easy to panic 3-0, quit playing your game, and instead they're playing exactly like they started. There's no difference. And that's why Triad's still playing this game. They're playing it like it's still 0-0 too. You got to love this.
Absolutely. Just over 7 minutes left in this contest. We've been bringing you from RiverBender.com the
Chance.
Civic Memorial Eagles and a shot.
Just couldn't quite hit it like she wanted to.
We've been bringing you the Civic Memorial Eagles against the Triad Knights in a very hard-fought contest, a fun game to watch. To me, the most exciting game I've gotten to call this season. I haven't been on the sidelines for a lot of them, but the ones I have called, this has been very exciting.
I tell you what, it's a lot of fun to come out and see this. You know, it makes you an instant fan when you see two teams battling like this.
Absolutely. And for, area teams that are watching this game
what does it
today.
say about our area when you see two teams like this? I love it. I absolutely love it. And here we got a corner kick. So, hey, see them again. There's 6 minutes left, and they're still fighting, trying to get that goal.
Absolutely. And Triad looking to get more substitutions on the field, but the referee's not going to allow it until after the
Well, I tell you one of the things I love, again, watching Triad play. They are real good on the transition both ways. They transition back, get good player numbers behind the ball. They also transition forward so well.
Absolutely. A great corner here. Ooh, that could have been dangerous, folks. Looking to try to get it out, but CM's right there. They put it right back in.
Oh, try to cut on that. I think she needed to
Now
cry
Triad's on the but again.
That's a good through ball. She's splitting them.
Uh-oh. Brings it down. She looked for that
couldn't
one.
quite get it on. Good reaction by the defender. Ooh, that looks like a possibly.
You got to
a little
watch for
dangerous
those
there.
high kicks and
a
those
little
dangerous
there.
play. Yep. Anytime it comes
Oh, there's a
above
good
the
connection.
weight-
Instead of
waistline.
panic, good connection. Hide it from her. Good. Turns away. Look at that. Nicely done.
You do got to like that. Changing the point of attack just very
Didn't
simply.
panic. Kept her composure. Well done.
That's going to be a CM throw-in in a dangerous part of the field.
if I'm trying to,
Sophie Brown going to throw this in.
As a coach, I like is that if you're bringing players in, you're getting them into a game where they're actually getting stress. You're not winning the game 6-0 against a team that is not giving you any fight.
This is a game getting you better.
Yeah, so this is a game that's almost like a playoff game. It gets you better, ready for that time at the end of the year.
That's a great point. See him throwing the ball right in. See him's going to get a foul. This game's getting a little
chippy. You know
chippy.
what? It's in a dangerous spot. It's at the corner of the 18. You get right back in. There's still a lot of time here. 4:50 left.
As we just saw with Triad, 2 goals scored in 30 seconds. Anything's
it can
possible.
happen. Yeah. So I definitely would ask for my yardage here. And again, I would get bodies in on the goal. Tim Rooney used to say always, get bodies on the keeper. Get bodies on the keeper. This is the time to do it.
Little jostling going on here in the box, but we'll see how this amounts. A great
hit!
Oh!
Wow.
Wow, that
didn't miss by much.
Wow.
Really good shot at goal. Oh, yeah, now I forgot about this. This is when the ball goes out of bounds and you make a substitution. If you're leading by 2, it stops the clock automatically under 5 minutes.
Does it really?
Yeah.
So you can't kill the clock that way.
Exactly. So, which is, I think it's a fair thing because that way the teams that have the lead are not just, like you said, trying to kill the clock off. It keeps the game
Now,
interesting.
I got to ask you, as a coach years past, did you ever do that every once in a while?
No, I never subbed the guy on the far side of the field, made him run all the way back across. No, I never did that.
That's good point there. That's a good idea, but doesn't
both
amount
ways.
to it.
Good defense. It was a great run through. She was a little bit flat on her run. She should have made it more of a diagonal, but still a good play.
I cannot believe how fast this half has just come to a close.
Look at the speed she's going
look
at
at
her
this.
With. Making her, I love it. Hey, good
Great
defense.
tackle. That's
it
a
was,
good
but
tackle.
you know what? A smart play. Take her on, make her defend you. I like
You're
it.
right.
I like it.
You're right.
I mean, you're down 3-0. You got to do something. You got to take that risk to get back in the game, and you got to love it. They're not backing away at all.
And I've noticed so many younger players get a little intimidated almost to make those
I think
choices.
so. I think because a lot of times we want it to be the perfect play.
Right.
And sometimes the perfect play comes from you being willing to make that risk.
I will always remember this. Blake Decker of all coaches said it's not going to make Sports Center top 10, so don't make it try to look like Sports Center top 10.
Just get it on. I really liked Blake. He was a great he was
coach.
fun to coach
Yep.
against when he coached at Belleville West. And then later on watching him at Gallagher, what a fantastic coach.
Absolutely. See, I'm going to try to put something on the board here with the corner kick.
3 minutes left, and they're still playing like it's 0-0.
You can't ask for more
God
as a
almighty,
coach.
going up and down the field like this, it's been fun to watch.
I just got my first
Tell you what, you
of the
got to be
season.
real exciting if you're the coach for
this
both
is
of these
dangerous. They're going
teams.
to put it right back in.
She's going to keep it.
She'll be on sides, too.
Yep.
That'll be
get a
another corner.
again. We're down under 2 minutes there. That's amazing.
I feel like we just got here.
That's what I was thinking.
And really went
it really went quick.
See him getting ready to put another corner right into this 18-yard box.
That's a great ball.
Corner.
Oh, there it is. Oh, almost an own goal. Deflection almost popped it in.
Ball still in the middle of the box. It's anybody's.
Gotta love it. Put it in the mixer and see what happens.
That's right. As the ball is moving up the field, I want to give a huge shout-out to our production team, Charles and Wes, for getting everything set up. It's great just to walk into the press box and be able to call a game, huh?
Well, especially when you're somebody like me that has no talent at this whatsoever.
There you go. Oh, goodness. Triad has it in the middle part of the field with just under a minute and 35 seconds left in this half. That's a nice little ball.
Yeah,
You're
you gotta
getting
love
up
the overlapping
field.
run.
Yeah, great from the wing back there. Number 7 from CM there. That's Tori Wogner. Four 0 Triad. Wow.
Yep, you can see that build. Oh, boy.
But you know what? You got to put the ball back where it came from on there, and that's exactly what
she
Triad did.
You know, one of the things you saw there, too, again, she got deep to the byline.
Yep.
Working with Brian Hayner at Marquette, he is such an advocate of getting the ball in deep because what that does is does 3 things. Number 1, it keeps the goalie pinned to the goalpost. It keeps the defense back, and it opens up the top of the 18. And now, like you said, put the ball back where it came from, and that's exactly what she did. 4-0.
You know, I've always thought it's so fascinating. Everyone, especially younger players, they think, if I hit it 800 miles an hour,
it's not the power.
going in.
It's where you're putting it.
Exactly. Placement over power.
Yep.
Just over a minute left in this contest that has just flown by. We're at Hauser Field right here as CM has been taking on the Triad Knights in a great contest. The scoreline does not reflect
it's not
this
indicative
game.
of this game. It's been an exciting game from start to finish here.
Absolutely. And, as commentators, from my position, you say that every once in a while just to make sure you're fair to everybody. But this is the God's honest truth.
That's the truth. This has been an exciting game. It has been up and down the field. Nobody's quitting. Everybody keeps going.
And as a coach for CM, if I'm watching my team down 4-0 competing like it's 0-0, I can't ask for much more.
I was thinking the same thing. You got a lot of confidence in your team when you see that.
They're still putting chances together with less
taking
than
a shot. 30 seconds left. We're still going to goal. It'd be easy just to stop this game and sit at midfield and let the clock end.
With 20 seconds left in this half, we'll take a quick break and come back to give a brief recap, and then we'll send you guys home from Hauser Field. But want to make sure you guys tune in tomorrow to the Daily Show from 9 to 11 as we cover the local sports scene with Luis Noya. As this ball is bouncing with about 10 seconds left, it will be Triad Knights 4, the Civic Memorial Eagles nothing, on a hell of a contest from Hauser Field. That does it for us for the game, but we're not done. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with some coverage, some reaction. Civic Memorial 0, the Triad Knights 4, right here from Hauser Field on RiverBender.com.
RiverBender's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Liberty Bank, Bank Local, Bank Liberty. Roberts Motors, the value store since 1949. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Munganats Burkhardt Toyota, the biggest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend. Ed Eagles Discount Carpet, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices. Nautilus Fitness Center, the Riverbend's premier health club. Barrett Heating and Cooling, proudly serving Madison, Jersey, and Macoupin County since 1896. Midwest Motorsports, the St. Louis area's fun dealer. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Hauser Field from an exciting contest from the Triad Knights and the Civic Memorial Eagles. What do you think about this game, Dad?
Well, one of the things you got to like is that it was so exciting because both teams were offensively into the game. Nobody was sitting back and packing it in, trying to just hold it and see what would happen. They came at each other from the kickoff. They kept doing it. Even when the game, you might consider it out of hand at 3-0, they didn't stop